Things will be great when you're downtown.
Hi, I'm Mayor Paul Moriarty with an update for residents on a proposal for a new town center. As many of you know, one of the priorities of my administration is creating a town village with shopping, dining, business, and recreation areas, as was outlined in our township's master plan many years ago. I said I would keep you informed as plans develop, so here's where we are. We've recently met with county officials and private developers to discuss plans for the proposed Washington Square Town Center and corporate headquarters, which would include a state-of-the-art justice complex, a four-star hotel and conference center, a main street of shops and restaurants, corporate, professional offices, and open-air recreational facilities. At some point, it may even house our municipal office building. Now, I know what you're thinking. Where would we put all this? Well, the area we're looking at is a pie-shaped land tract that runs along Fry's Mill Road from Watson Drive to Herfield Cross Keys Road and all the way up to the Cross Keys Bypass. That land has been undeveloped for years. It's not generating revenue for the municipality through tax ratables, it's not providing job opportunities for residents, and it's not being utilized as recreational space. That 325 acres of prime Washington Township real estate is held by multiple stakeholders with their own visions for development, which leaves us with two options. Number one, we could allow each individual developer to proceed with his or her own plans for separate, unrelated projects, although we don't know what they would plan or what we would end up with. Or we could take option two. We could formulate one unified smart growth plan for that tract of land, which could result in an attractive town center and business district. So that's exactly what we're trying to do. We've identified that large parcel of land as the Washington Square Redevelopment Zone, which means we can now begin to create the one thing that Washington Township lacks, and that's the one missing piece of the puzzle we've always desired, a place for people to work, shop, dine, play, and attend civic and recreational functions in an open-air environment with that hometown feel, a real town center. Now, crucial to creating that town village is creating the town hub that would generate enough daytime activity or foot traffic to bring in all those ancillary shops, restaurants, and business offices. We need an anchor, a central gathering place, an old-fashioned town hall. So we've seized the opportunity the county has recently presented with the possibility of moving the Gloucester County Justice Complex to one of four locations, either Glassboro, Logan, Monroe, or Washington Township. Now, we've only had a limited time frame to make our proposal since we're in competition with these three other communities who also recognize the benefits of bringing the county justice complex to their municipalities. So we formulated a plan we think is a win-win for Washington Township and the county. Here's what we've come up with. It's a two-phase plan that would begin with development of 110 acres of land along Watson Drive. Phase 1 would encompass the Justice Complex and Washington Square Town Center, with lots of retail and office space with a pedestrian-friendly village center design. Phase 2 would include 215 acres of land along Herfield Cross Keys Road up to the Cross Keys Bypass, with corporate headquarters, a hotel and conference center, an integrated health and wellness facility, and an expansion of the town center area. We believe this proposal will have significant short and long-term economic benefits for Washington Township residents. First, there's the immediate financial boost that the courthouse will generate by bringing in additional law offices, real estate, title, and mortgage companies, insurance agencies, financial advisors, accounting firms, and the like, along with restaurants, retail shops, and even a major bookstore, we hope. Then there's the continuing economic advantages these professional businesses will have on our community, as they would serve to increase our tax rateable base by 10% with minimal impact on municipal services. Now, our plans for the town center are somewhat attached to this desire to relocate the Gloucester County Justice Complex from Woodbury to Washington Township. But I want to stress that that does not mean that a county jail would accompany the courthouse. The county simply desires to house all of its courts under one roof in a state-of-the-art facility with high-tech communications and security amenities. The county has no intention of moving its jail facility from Woodbury, and we have absolutely no desire to have a jail in Washington Township. So let's put that rumor to rest right now. We believe the courthouse will serve as an anchor to attract commercial uses, since it could bring consumers into Washington Township during the day, when traditionally we don't have a great deal of consumer activity. Building the courthouse in the Washington Square redevelopment zone would be the catalyst that would cause the town center to be built immediately. The town center would then create the momentum to continued development of the office park. The county is expected to make its decision about the ultimate location of the courthouse in the very near future. Now, while we hope that Washington Township is included in their plans to relocate the Gloucester County Justice Complex, we will nevertheless proceed with plans to develop a town center in the Washington Square redevelopment zone. Although I have to say, it is not assured that we will be able to achieve that goal without an anchor such as the courthouse. As always, I will keep you apprised of these plans as they develop. And if you have any questions, please feel free to contact me at my office, 589-0575, or email me through our website, townshipnj.com. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you around town.